Everyone's obsessed with IKEA packs, but I think IKEA may have just launched something better. IKEA have quietly launched a brand new storage system called LASTARE, and after building one myself and taking a proper look at the full range, I'm starting to wonder whether this might actually make more sense for a lot of people than PAX. It's cheaper, it's more flexible, it's designed to grow with you, and perhaps most interesting of all, I think it could be a much better starting point for customization and IKEA hacks. So in this video, I'm going to show you the entire range, build one from scratch, compare it to PAX, and tell you whether this could be the storage system you've actually been waiting for. So what is the LASTARE collection? Because when I first saw this in store, I assumed it was just another IKEA wardrobe range. But the more I looked at it, the more I think IKEA are actually trying to fix some of the things that people find frustrating about PAX. Now, don't get me wrong, I love PAX. I've got PAX. I've done countless videos on PAX. I've even written a book on PAX. But this is actually what makes it quite restrictive. You only get a couple of height options, you only get a couple of depth options, and you only get a few width options. And now they've changed the design, customizing them is very difficult, and sometimes you end up trying to make a space work around the wardrobe rather than the other way round. So what IKEA seem to have done with the LASTARE is create something that's much more modular. You start with the basic unit, then you can add to it. You add another section, add a height extension, change the internal storage, add accessories, and build it up over time. So rather than designing one huge pack system from day one, this feels much more like a storage system that can evolve as you go. And that's actually why I think this is interesting, because I don't think IKEA are trying to replace the beautiful fitted look that PAX can create. I think they're targeting all the people who look at PAX and think that's a bit too much, that's too expensive, and that's not quite the size I need. And that's the gap this range is definitely trying to fill. So let's start with the frame itself, because before we look at all the accessories, the doors and all the other bits, I think it's important to question how this actually compares to PAX. And straight away, there are some big differences. With PAX, you get 2 heights, 3 widths and 2 depths. And don't forget, if you go for the 75cm version, the doors aren't symmetrical. You get 1 large door and 1 smaller door. And personally, I don't really like that. So those are your frame options with PAX. Now, another thing PAX has never really allowed you to do is have exposed drawers or shorter height units that you can stack on top of each other. And if you want exposed drawers with a PAX system, it's a bit of a headache. Now, I have done it myself in the past. I have videos on my channel showing exactly how I did it, but it wasn't easy. With LASTARE, IKEA have clearly thought about this from the start, and you can have exposed drawer storage below with wardrobe storage above, and it looks like it was actually designed to work like that. This might not sound like a big deal, but for anyone trying to create a more custom look or a storage system that looks a bit more bespoke, it opens up a lot more possibilities. So now let's look at the pricing. The version I think is going to be the most popular is the 80cm wide model. It's 80cm by 62cm deep and just over 2 meters high, and the price £98. But here's where it gets really interesting. For that £98, you're not just getting a frame, you're getting the doors, you're getting a shelf, and you're getting a hanging rail, which is incredible value. Because if you compare that to the PAX, the frame alone in the similar size is £85, and that's before you've even added doors, hinges, or any of the interior bits. They also do it in a 60cm version for £75 and a 40cm version for £65. So if you've got an awkward space, a smaller bedroom, or just need a single storage unit, there are actually more options here than you might expect. And yes, the doors are very simple. They're a basic white door, but honestly, that doesn't really bother me. The doors I used on my PAX wardrobes were basically these. And if you're the sort of person who likes IKEA hacks or customization, a plain white door is actually a really good starting point. You can paint them, you can add moldings, you can change the handles, or you can completely transform the look yourself. And who knows what IKEA will do in the future. This is a brand new collection, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see different colours and different doors and additional options further down the line. But right now, purely from a value for money point of view, the LASTARE is coming out a clear winner. So let's have a look at the accessories available for the LASTARE. The first thing you'll notice, there are wire pull-out baskets. If you've got a PAX already, these will look fairly familiar. They're very similar to the complement wire baskets that IKEA already sell for the PAX. They come in different widths and different depths. And if you like that style of storage, you've already got the option available here. Next up are the hanging rails. For the shallower depth unit, you have a forward-facing rail where the clothes hang towards you. For the deeper 62cm version, you have the traditional hanging rail going across the wardrobe, just like the PAX, and the prices are very similar. Now, I was curious about whether you could fit a shallow depth version for the adult clothing, and the answer is yes. Standard adult hangers will fit, but they do stick out, so you cannot add doors. You'd really need to get the deeper option if you want your clothing hidden away, but you might get away with it if you've got an open plan walk-in wardrobe. Now, one of the more interesting accessories is the height extension unit. This allows you to add extra storage above the main wardrobe and then add matching doors to create one taller unit. So if you need more storage later on, you could build upwards rather than replacing the whole thing. Next to the shelves, you can add as many shelves as you like. You can have a mix of hanging storage and shelving, or you can remove the hanging storage altogether. And actually, without the doors, these start to look very much like the Billy bookcase more than a wardrobe, which is why I think these could work really well in a home office, playroom, craft room, or a utility space. Now, one thing to bear in mind is that this is a brand new range, so at the moment it doesn't have the huge accessories that PAX has built over the years. So there's none of the pull-out drawers, there's none of the jewelry things, but with the jewelry accessories, you could put these in there definitely. So all in all, it's got a really interesting collection of accessories available. Now, one feature I really do like is the mid-height units, because this is something you just don't get with the PAX. You can use them on their own, you can stack them, or you can use them as lower storage with something displayed on top. And I can see these working well in a lot of different spaces. They're also great for children's bedrooms, and IKEA have even included some built-in drawer options. At the moment, these are only available with the shallow depth version, but it's still nice to see they've thought about something different. They've even have a yellow door option, which is perfect if you're putting together a children's room or want something a little bit more fun. It's the only colour option available at the moment, but as the range grows, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more colours added in the future. And honestly, having the ability to have simple drawer storage below hanging wardrobe space above is something you just can't easily do with the PAX. So it's great to see IKEA offering something different here. Another great feature of this new collection is that IKEA have created a design planning tool for it, just like they have with the PAX. So whether you want to spend 5 minutes putting together a simple wardrobe or an hour playing around with different combinations, you can do all of that online in the comfort of your own home. You can see all the different units available, you can add different accessories, you can change the configuration, and you can really customize it to suit your space. One thing I don't know yet is whether IKEA will offer the same in-store planning service they do with PAX. I would imagine they probably do, but certainly online the planning tool is already there and working really well. What I also like is that IKEA have included lots of pre-designed examples, so if you don't want to start from scratch, you can simply select one of their designs and adapt it to suit your space, or you can start with a blank canvas and build something completely yourself. And as you're making changes, you can see the price update in real time, which is where this range is really interesting, because when you start comparing these prices to PAX, it's hard to not be impressed. The fact that many of these combinations include the doors makes the value look even better. And just like PAX, once you finish your design, you can add everything straight into your basket and arrange collection or delivery. So the whole process is really simple. One other thing I found interesting is that in this range, it isn't just about wardrobes, they also have benches and tables available. And that opens up some really interesting possibilities for hallways, bedrooms, home offices, and other spaces where you want everything to match. Again, it's something PAX doesn't really offer, and the prices are surprisingly good as well. So in order to see what this system was actually like, I bought one of the LASTARE shelving combinations. This one was £31, including the shelves. I could have had the version with a door for just an extra £5, but I didn't need one, so I didn't see the point. The good news is there was plenty of stock available throughout the IKEA warehouse, and once I got it home, it was really easy to build. This one is actually going to be in my son's room because he desperately needs some more storage, and honestly, the build process was super straightforward. If you've built a PAX unit before, you'll feel right at home with this one. It felt nice and solid once it was built, it felt good quality, and overall I was really impressed with it. One thing I did notice is that some of the fixings are plastic rather than metal, but that didn't cause any issue during the build. What I also liked was IKEA have clearly thought about people expanding the system. You get the fixings to attach to each other and to secure them to the wall, and looking through the instructions it all seemed very simple if you wanted to build a much larger storage combination. So overall I'm really pleased with this little unit, and honestly after looking through the range and building one myself, I can definitely see me using this collection in my new office extension project. So that is my review of the brand new IKEA LASTARE collection. Do let me know what you think in the comments. Personally, I was really impressed with it, and I hope IKEA continue to develop this range. I'd love to see more door options, more colours, and even more accessories added in the future, because I think there's a real potential here to create some really bespoke storage solutions. And if you're a fellow IKEA addict and you love PAX as much as I do, don't forget I have loads of IKEA PAX videos here on my channel showing my own projects, my hacks and builds. I also have my IKEA Hackers DIY handbook available worldwide on Amazon, or if you prefer, you can download it instantly. I'll leave all the links in the description box below, but thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you on the next one.